Realize music. This is really nice. This jazz music, unbelievable. Look further. This is from a little group every day from rooftop tapes, 24/7. Stream music, chill hop, rooftop tapes. There are more things if you want to know about. This is even, I think, even better. This one is nice. Okay, I think you guys understand. This is English. You can also go for. Let me see. I think I got something Japanese. Japanese. I thought I found some Japanese stuff also. You see that these times there are like Sunon and other software. You can make create AI music, and this is getting really interesting. Like if you type in lofi, there was this always this music, just music generated. These days, you also got this is just something else. Just let's look at here. Is this? This is just music. Ah, here we have you. Here we have it. Here's some other news. This is hip hop from Sakura Rojin. So here Thai groove. Uh, you hear this is. I think this is the new way of making music. I was working in a garden and I used some surfing music. One of the tunes you heard, just this nice beat. You cut on it and that's it. This is unimaginable because I also used on my channel some music, some Sophie music generated by AI. That was like a very simple music instrumental trained on thousands and millions of songs. Now we have also voice, and this voice getting better and better. There is blues music. I think there's even let me look AI generated generated blues or let's say blues. These are getting surprisingly uh, good. Like here, let's lose this. Hope you can hear it. Let's look at this. Southern Delta Blues, Gospel Dust, Iron Blues, Electric Crossroads from Mississippi Walker. This is all. So these are just some sound. You hear that it's getting good. It is really. I think it is. You still hear in the voice that it goes through an instrument because it can flow tunes. If you really want to have some really good thing, and I think what's it? Sky eyebrow. Oh, let me look at that. So I think people know this redarking from Ice Sky Bro. Yeah. People will notice. I hope Eyebrow doesn't mind to listen to this. This is perfect music. And do things with music and voices that is not normal. Like, break up the voice. So you'll hear. So this is from Sky Eyebrow. He made also 1,000 millions. Uh, he made the one I like this, the one with no fox given. So these songs are already so good, and they make the videos by it. I don't show these videos, but you can hear blues, jazz, now also pop. They can make all kinds of music with AI. This is already better than anything I can artist like I think this is better than Taylor Swift, better than any music I heard. They can manipulate they can make from a voice an instrument and flow an instrument into a voice, uh, because this AI. And this makes, and I made also some music myself. I don't know if I have here my own music I made. Let me look at it. I think I made some music for some testing. I think, what was it? What did I make? I made something. All downloads. It has to be there. I made some music for. What was it? Yeah, I have to really look at it. It was like some music that was for. Hmm, can I find it fast? No, I cannot find it fast. Okay, that's it. I will try. So you can. It makes the lyrics. You can a little bit correct the lyrics. You want to have a song about, for example, about dancing at the night, or a vampire has a distressed evening. You make a blues type of music, blues. You describe it a little bit. Use these and these instruments. Make this the subject, or you can maybe give us a series of words, and it has to make the lyrics about that. You choose the voice, what you in the music, and it generates 10 or 15 songs with a voice with it, with the singer. You can change it to female, male. You can make it pop, reggae, metal. What is it? Techno. It's so easy. So if you are like you want to have a song, you are in the mood to have a song about, let's say, about tomatoes, and it has to be a reggae song. So you make a reggae song in this form. You give some words: tomato, salad, rotten tomatoes, whatever. You give some list of with tomatoes or what you want to have in the song. AI generates the lyrics, makes the music automatically, and spit it out. It gives you 5 or 6 songs you like and you just listen to them, and they are probably good. Maybe not all of them, but from the five, 3 or 4 are good. And so easy is it. I think in the future, everybody will have their, yeah, that I like a specific kind of music. The computer will knows it. You will have to make a prompt that you generate your likable of list that they easily listenable music what you like generates, and then you can make it genre. You can make it blues if you have jazz or whatever you like, and you can make a series of songs, click them together, make an album of it, like 20 or 20 songs. You can play it, and there it is. You don't need to go to looking for an artist and the artist has 4 or 5 songs you like, but the rest is not interesting. Sometimes it forces you to some other genre of the music. That's cool, that's nice. But sometimes you just want to hear something that you like, and you have to search, you have to make an album looking for artists. And if you sometimes these artists, you have to buy them, or you have to there's licenses problems. You choose generated stuff. You say, okay, I have like 15 songs in my head for an album. I want to have the main object is for example working at a for working music, for example, working at a company doing this and this kind of work. Make it about the first songs is about coming waking up. The last song is about going to bed, and the second song is about going to work, and all the things that happens on work. That have a song 3 to 7, then about after the work what you do with your colleagues, and then the dinner, and then so you make a schema of what songs you want to do, what you do during the day. You let it generate music in a specific type you like juice or easy listening, whatever. It will make it. You choose a song for the first song to wake up. You make a female voice, and then 4 songs in the male voice. Then maybe a group, a female group or a male group, or a combination, and then maybe 2 or 3 instrumental. It creates your album. You have music for the whole day. You can generate it at night, or you can, if it you make more of these sets of songs, you can automatically generate it. It can check. You use another AI that checks it, and every day you have maybe an hour or 2 hour listening music, and you can use it when you go to work or whenever you have time, and they're all original. And you can tweak it if you say, okay, I want to have a little bit more about this weekend, and I'm going to surf, so I want to have everything about the beach, and it's a nice day. And if it is a bad day, it's raining, you have to do housework. Make a song about housework, cleaning up the stuff, and mundane work. You can make the music that you are doing. Maybe in the future it will sense what you are doing. The AI is maybe a companion and know what you are doing and makes the correct music for you. So if you're in a house with an AI, it will make the music what for you. Maybe if you're a little bit depressed, you can make music that pumps you up and makes you not so depressed. If you want to just relax, sitting in a garden room, enjoying doing nothing, it can make layback music, launching music, and it reach. It's. I think this is the real cheap thing. And I can think maybe you can generate this music locally with the local AI. I will try to do that. I didn't try to do that yet, but if this is possible, just imagine what is possible. You have a laptop or a computer, generates the music for you for what you want, make some albums of it, and the albums you like you save. The other one you throw away until you have some numbers you really like. And over the years, you have generate so much music that you have music that can learn from what you like. So you feed back the music you liked, generates more of it, and you will have music endlessly. You don't have to go to find an artist. You can use your own voice. You can use voice of your girlfriend, your children, your mother or your father. Let your father, when you're relaxing, let the voice use the voice of your father to sing you a relaxing song that you don't have to trouble. That everything will be all right. Even if AI will rule the world, you will be okay. You will be with family, and an AI doesn't have family. Something song about that, and let it sing by your father, yeah, and your mother, maybe a duet, so it will calm you down. These are things that you can already make and do. This is an I think people already make it. And if you look at Abro, he makes like superb videos. He uses Grok. Those are really really good. And I think those videos will not come on the radio, on television, whatever, because they are generated by AI. Yeah, licensing, how do you do that? Is it anything you can do? But that will be the future. I think music for me is important. When I was small, I did a lot of. I liked music. I wanted to be a drummer, but never become a drummer. Tried to play piano, no talent. So I never catched an instrument. Here in Japan, I did drumming lessons for 1.5 years. again, I failed, but I have some rhythm. I can dance a little. I have a funny dance. It looks like a little bit like an otaku dance. Uh, yeah, but this for me it is, if I dance, I have this, I move. And when I was trying to lose weight, I was always dancing, was running at night, and I was always moving around. Sound, I like, for example, Kenny Doffer, sex music, saxophone music, jazz, Peterson. So I always was moving on in the beat on music, because I like that. And you move, you burn calories, and it is nice. Your bones are used, everything is used. So yeah, that is it is that was is nice. And I think for you, a lot of people, maybe it is too loud sometimes, or people want to, yeah, more be relaxed, because then you can always relax. But if you have like a nice tone behind it, what is this? Rainy sunset confession. This is this is cool. Like, I will not play too long because of the strikes, whatever can happen. But yeah, you can also do never Lego, from the Lego thing. So I made a lot of music that is interesting, and I'm enjoying now. You can go to YouTube and you find a lot of. You just look for Sky Eyebrow. You will get his videos, but also people that make in the same way videos. Like look for AI music, or yeah, you will find a lot of these songs and a lot of these channels on the internet. Some people ask if they can use the music. I don't know if you can ask to use the music on the background. Probably not, because it is not legal. But yeah, what you can do is you can make your own music. Yeah, even if you're smart, you can load your music you like. You take those videos, you download it in an AI, let them learn from it, and create new music for you in the same style. And I think you can even say, okay, I want to have the music in German. It creates German song. And you can say, can you make the same song in English or in Japanese? And you get the same song in Japanese. There's a lot of things you can do. If you want to study Japanese, you can take some songs you like, or you make a text in English. So you have first the song in English a few times, and then you just let it sing the whole song in Japanese. So you still pick up the words, because you have heard the English song a few times. Then you hear it in German, or then if you know German, you can check it. Then you say, okay, do it in Japanese. And now you hear the same song in Japanese with the same words. Try to do that, force on it, and then you have something. Hey, I have something to learn Japanese in a very funny way, because first you get some songs in English, and then you get the Japanese version of it. So you know what the lyrics and what the song is about, and you can recognize maybe some words that are used, or the way the saying is different, but you still pick up what it is about. That's just an idea. Here it is 2 days now, one day after the typhoon, and it is really raining. We got really from this. They call it guerrilla, from guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla go means the sudden burst of rain. It is like if somebody takes a bucket and just throw it over your head. It is raining like crazy for maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then it's gone. Then it is sometimes the sun shines, and then after a few times, baff, you get the same thing again. For me, I would try to work. I did some work in the garden, but I get every time barge water, barge water. So I stopped it, and it's also difficult to work with machines, electric machines in the garden. So I did some work today, but I stopped taking care of the cat and the dogs here. And I was listening to some music, and I found a lot of music from AI. I used to make my own AI. You can find it on, or maybe on this channel, or on other channels, but this was without a voice. Now you can, with Suno and other software packages, you can generate. even with live video, uh, complete songs. And for if you were to have a channel with music, you can just generate all kinds of stuff like this. Let me look if I can find something else. Oh, here. Uh, they call it tune scrapes. Big West Coast R&B. Tough here. If you want to have techno, this is like Daft Punk. Nice. Um, 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 it, and crazy, crazy, crazy. This is a nice one. I try to keep this one. This is a cool groove. Okay, so there are many of these things you can find. Here's something cyberpunk white river. Okay, here's something else. Music. This is a commercial. Let's do the commercial. Lose it. What is this? It is more music. Yeah, it's more like normal music. Yeah. So you can hear there are a lot of things. Scratch and classic harmonies. This is Loki Grizzly. He is old school. 90 old school hip hop with scratching, no voice. It's a little bit older, but you will see there will be voices also. It's called G-Funk voice. So you hear we hear in a few minutes. You just look at at at, at uh, at internet and you at YouTube and you find in a few minutes all kinds of music you like. It goes from funk to techno, from space, from everything you want. Is this better than the real artists like Taylor Swift, other Michael Jackson, whatever, Mariah Carey? Uh, those are for the old types like I like Ramstein. Those are why do I you like it? Because there is something there is a touch with it. There's something you identify with it. There's something in the text, in the lyrics, or something in the music, or in the rhythm you like. And that is why I normally like a song or a change of the beat. That is like with Michael Jackson sometimes, and you have a specific rhythm, and then it falls dead, and it changes, and it goes enter back in a different way. Uh, those are all kinds of music, and with jazz, there's a lot of variation in changing in the music or in the song itself. But these now you can automatically generate. You can say, okay, I like this kind of music, and in that line of music, it generates new music, and you can make it your own topic, what you like to have it about. And yeah, that is so amazing. I'm realizing this is probably maybe the end of music. Is it the end of music? I don't think it is the opposite. I think people will listen more to music because of this, but not in the way that it is generated by people. Maybe some if you are an artist, I think Embrow, Sky Eyebrow is really an artist. For them, it is an easy tool. They can use their own voice. They can maybe sing some of the parts, and maybe some of them they let it changed by by AI. There are AIs. You can make an you some make some tunes with your mouth, boom, 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 and then the AI makes it in a real drum. Or you can make ta da 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 da. So and you ask to make it a trumpet, and so you can make it a whole song just using your voice. You never and it can correct what you are doing with your voice. It can make that as a sort of sample of your song. You can make a melody so, in this way, and then it generates a whole song with it. So people that are not good with instruments or cannot sing or whatever, they can make their own songs very easily. This will give people a lot of people that are not musical or not any no any talent, but they know what they want to hear. They can make the noise with their mouth to what they want to hear, and the song is created what they are producing. Will this? Yeah. So you can already imagine uh, that what the possibilities are. So it will be overflown with a lot of people that will make this kind of music. Artists will make use of it. They don't need a band anymore. They just need a big computer on stage that generates the whole band behind them. Look, there is my dog, and you can hear. This is the famous. You cannot see it. There's a big again. Guerrilla go, it means from guerrilla warfare, but this is again an enormous pouring down of rain at the moment. Yeah, impossible to work at outside. So I did some cleaning up. I have a lot of figures. Maybe I can show you some old figures I have. These are really like, I think I have figures that are very old because I collected anime before anime was really famous. So I did macros, or called Robotech. I have stuff from America from Harmony Gold when there was still the television series. I have toys that I bought. I have from Ghost in the Shell, and limited edition Reson Heart statues. I'm thinking to maybe sell them and use that money to invest, because I don't use them anymore, and they're on the third floor catching mold, so that's also not good. So I'm thinking maybe sell them at a professional shop for that knows what it is, because I think those 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 dolls and those not dolls, those things that I bought, the plan model, the figures you can like the spaceships you can make. Those are very old, but they are not so expensive. But I have some figures, and I think those figures are limited editions, even a copy of a limited edition. Those are very valuable, and I try to get. I will look if I can get some nice money from it. Use that to buy. I want to buy some stock of it and help with my pension, because yeah, and I for sure now Ghost in the Shell is again very attractive. I got the old series from Ghost in the Shell still, so maybe I can sell that also. I gave it to my brother. I have to look if I have some Ghost in the Shell stuff. I got some Macros stuff also, original Japanese old stuff, and also English stuff. So I have to get rid of it, because it's for collectors it will be interesting. But for me it is also but I don't do anything anymore. And my wife said to clean it up, so I'm probably better to clean it all up. I got also a lot of music from K-pop, from Japanese J-pop and K-pop, from Boa and from what's it, Kodakumi. I was a Kodakumi fan. Was a fan club member here in Japan from Kodakumi. So yeah, so maybe get rid of all that stuff, and yeah, and change it into money and use that money to invest. There are a lot of things now, and what I already said, and other things, space, music. I think I can maybe generate it myself. I will look if I can make music with my laptop myself, and if I can do that, I can maybe use this music on the background for these live sessions. Uh, I got some music, I think, still on my own channels, so that I can use. I can maybe look it up later to do this. I made in the old days some music myself. Let me look if I have it, still have it somewhere. I made the music. Where did I make the music? I made the music. Uh, Switch to the channel. View your channel. Here it is. View your channel. Uh, I also did. I see. I did some in old days. Some videos about martial arts. I did Kempo. Uh, so yeah, that was also a time that was nice. Oh, let me look. Did I get podcast Chronicle of Experience Ogasawa? Is it that old stuff that I made? Podcasts. Yeah, yeah. I did also some things. Oh, here we have. Yeah, here we have some nice stuff. This is for my own understanding Elon Musk. Uh, Called smoking rooms. So it's it's a background music. So we can maybe use that. So people that want to give me a strike. This is my own produced music. This is more techno, as you can hear. It is interesting. It is a little bit boring, but okay, we keep it. Oh, I keep it at the background. So I think software and creating music. I think that is will be music artists will disappear. We want this. How can I make this music? This is better. Okay, yeah, make it really soft. Yeah, so this is better. So I think it is really the for music for me. This is really better because I'm always looking for music. Bruno Mars, I like Michael Jackson when I was little. The War of the Worlds is just it's more like told stuff. What they call it, in a sort of opera, of more a story told. There were two LPs, but I remember I had two LPs of War of the Worlds. It was really nice. Michael Jackson, the LP I bought when I was small, and some other stuff. But these days, okay, this is a little bit too technical. So yeah, I think people will make their own music, and if they don't make it themselves, maybe their children or their friends will make some music, and they say, "Okay, can I have this music?" They make a copy of it, and they will use it. And I think for artists, they can make still perfect. You can use these things to make the perfect songs, the perfect stuff. Uh, I have to tell, it will be very difficult for Taylor Swift or new artists to really um, to really become famous now. They have to have it from live concerts. I think even that there are even anime singers or series that they, they can use holograms on stage, so they can even have anime personalities that are not real, that are from anime or manga, and they can sing. That is already in Japan. I've seen some shows already that do this. It's like crazy at Akihabara. So there is also that scene there here in Japan. But I think a lot of people will make their own music. And artists will make also music and maybe will be more skilled in making music. And don't forget, to think that the most music is earned by those artists. A lot of music is sold for background music, like in the lobby or in an elevator or in a shopping mall or in the supermarket. So this will also be done by AI. So if you are shopping in a supermarket, you can imagine that there is a specific sound behind in the background makes you more shopping. Uh, Famous story is that if you use classic music in a greenhouse, it looks like if you use heavy metal or you use classical music. plants do react differently. Can be the vibrations in the air, but for with classic music, they grow faster than with hard rock. Uh, Maybe you have to blow hard rock over your garden to kill off all the weeds. Who knows if that works? But you understand, you can make unlimited music, and AI will make for you, looking at you with the cameras in house. What is your mood? And can make you more happy, or can you make it a more relaxed situation just by creating music, with background music in your life. Now, there are also people that don't like music. I can understand it, but for most people, some sound in the background is always nice. I like it. My wife doesn't like it. Likes to read and, in silence. Tries to be wild. But yeah, you can imagine that you're driving in a car. If I drive for long trips, I use Perfume, as a Japanese band, or I use some other famous Japanese bands to listen. Also, old jazz music I like. Oscar Peterson, Kenny Dove, yeah, what is it? Parker. So yeah, all kinds of jazz music, some Japanese music, Excel. I like uh, KG. What's it? Yeah, what is it? This Japanese singer. So yeah, there are a lot of artists I like, and there are good songs. But the problem is there's only one or two songs per artist I like, and there, you have to really find it out. And if you find like a number of them that are really good, you place them after behind it. The rhythm is not good. And oh, shedding water here. But with AI, you can let them go into each other, like fuse into each other, and mix them automatically to one long album or long 2 hours or 4 hour take. And you just use that, you make a USB of it, and use it in the car, and you have background music for application trip. So that's what I want to talk about. So music, I think uh, it will be not. It is already there. It is. I think Joe Rogan told that he found also some jazz music that was better than anything he heard. It is better than the real thing. He is so amazed by it. But he heard some songs, and there is so much more out now, and it will get better and better and better. There are also people a little bit smart, but sooner they say, "Artists, please use it." But if the artist uses it, it trains this model. So maybe artists use it, they think they can make better songs, but they train with AI also, and the AI will make better songs than the artist itself. And in the end, artists will be, I am afraid, unnecessary, and everybody will make songs. So is this bad? Is this first time that this happens? No. Before I went, was when I was after my school of learning IT and chip production that went because we never made the chip fabric in Europe. So I also worked for McDonald's at the time, and I was a concert photographer for Kenny Dolphin. So I did make jazz photography. I went to concerts of her and concerts of other artists, Wet, all kinds of famous artists, Cyndi Lauper, I have photographed. So a lot of it. And I was getting better and better and better until I got an invitation of Penthouse to work for them. And that was, I say, okay, do I want to go in my life into photography? It is difficult, and I was not, I was the 12th best, one of the better photographers at that time. But I stopped. I thought I can earn more money in IT, and I did. Luckily, I went to a small, at that time, MSO, that is a company that did service contract and warranty, warranty repairs. There I stayed maybe too long, and then I went from there to Informatica Netherlands. From there, I got the Japanese bug. I got it already at the MSO for the 12 years. I was a colleague that wanted to go to Japan that never did. And I went to Japan for one film with a friend that I made there at the company. And I fall in love with Japan. And then I thought, I want to go there. Now, the only way to go there is to go there with a company that you have had to work. So I did, okay, it's impossible to find work there. As an IT guy, but there was an office. I thought, okay, I find a company that has an office in Japan, and then I've asked for transfer to Japan. Now this sounds it normally doesn't do that. So I worked for Informatica for a long time, and only 2 years. And I said to my boss, my goal is to go to the Japanese office, and I did it in a year. I became a developer. I became one of the best support engineers. I got promotions, and then I got the promotion to go to Japan. Then, if I was a year or 2 years in Japan, Informatica became private. They fired people. I was fired. So that was my end of my career by Informatica. Work in Japan. Normally, I would go back, and I was thinking to go to England or to America. But I found my wife, and I remarried. And the big G-Sin came in 2011 with a heavy earthquake. Then we married. I found some other work. I worked for Rakuten, mainly, and later for Dutch Bank, and did some other jobs. And then I decided to stay. My wife has a good job, and she takes care of me. And all the money I had, I put in the house, in the cars, and everything. Now I'm looking over the dog. I'm taking care of my wife. So that's a totally different story here in Japan. But yeah, uh, life is changing, and you can also see with music. This is things change, and uh, things that were first impossible now are possible. AI is taking over the music industry, so the same is for me for what I wanted to tell. So I was in this time that I was a photographer, and I could become better in photography. That was a hobby. I decided to go work in IT. I stopped. I did at that time I used film, so I did black and white and I did color. I could make color pictures, very nice color pictures for concerts, and I stopped. And later was the introduction of the iPhone. And it became slower and slower. You get a digital camera, you get a full frame camera. I have a full frame EOS camera. I got all my lenses because I had film. I had old lenses for Canon, EOS. So I'm a Canon guy. So I have a whole set at home, professional camera equipment. It's now old. It's useless, became useless. It's still useful. I used old videos was done with the EOS camera. Fantastic. I have a 50 millimeter 1.2 lens. So it's marble of glass, perfect quality in the dark. This would be that's a little bit gray because of the camera of the laptop, but that will be completely perfect image if I will use my connect the camera to this. But I will not do it because it is getting all old. But it's all replaced. All the camera work is replaced by the phone. Now people make with the phone with a movie, or they make with the phone some notifications, some snaps with their phone. Nobody has a camera. It's so professional, or people that think that it's nice still to use camera to make pictures. I see them sometimes at Hanabi festivals. Older people, but also younger people, still have these nice cameras. It's over. A phone, if you have the newest iPhone, and you can make a movie with it. There are television series made with phone. First, there was a television. You have to make television with professional cameras. Then EOS make the camera. You can shoot movies with high quality. So they use cameras. Now there are people making movies, television series with iPhones, with the newest iPhone. You can use that as a high settings, and you can make your movies, and you can make television series with it. So the technology is so far, and even with AI, you can imagine if you AI filter over what you make on the phone and increase the resolution and make it look more professional. Uh, this this I already knew it is the end of the film, the photo film industry, because it is integrated in a in a phone, and also music. We had the CD players. I had a record player. I had an enormous audio installation. One of the hobbies when I was on LTS, MTS, lower and medium technical school in the Netherlands. I built not built, but I had a very good professional professional audio system to listen music. I had also professional headphones. But the audio, the boxes were so loud, I could simulate a helicopter landing somewhere, and people came out of their house and thought there was a real helicopter landing. Was my audio instrument, so you can imagine what power the thing had. I didn't take it to Japan; this is too big, so I gave it to my brother, and he shipped it with a container to New Zealand. So I also had a laser disc of all the anime series of Shell, Macros, all given to my brother. Uh, yeah, so this audio was I went to later to headphones, very expensive headphones, good headphones. When I was in Japan, I had some nice headphones, but now I listen music with my iPhone. I don't use plugins because it's bad for your ears, and I was a lot of concerts, so my ears are a little bit not so good because when I was young, as I said, I photographed for 10 years concerts, and I had to stand as a photographer in front of the podium. I got 100% blasted by the audio installation of those concerts, so my ears, even with protection, have some damage, but they are not so bad. So but you can see this iPhone took over the photo industry and the film industry now, and now it takes over, took the audio, the CD plays, whatever. It's all digital now, streaming. Now also films are streaming. Although you have this cable television, it's still there. But you have these days for Netflix, what is it, Amazon, and Apple TV and YouTube. Yeah, that you don't need an pay for a satellite dish on your roof. It is all on internet these days. And if it is on internet, you can even look at it on your phone. So, and maybe in the future you can project it directly in your head. You can hear the music. It's a big screen. But this is going away, and now also the music will be going away. And that is just, and then if the music is going away, also movies going away. I see that Eyebrow made some movies, and I see sometimes movies made by AI. This what is it? She dance, she dance, she dance. A lot of commercials about she dance 2.5. Now, if you look at those movies, the videos it generates, it's real. It is, that is made with a prompt. It used to be a Hollywood studio that invested millions of dollars. And now, if you with the constant figures, the constant personalities that you can use in the generating the movies, so you can build scene by scene whole movie. A scene is normal 2 3 minutes in a movie. Now, the generation of these AI movies are also around that time, 2 3 minutes. Now, you can cut the whole movie with AI now. So I will be what's it fan made Star Wars movies. There will be fan made all kinds of series that are stopped. You can imagine you have a series that is stopped and never continued, like Firefly, or maybe nice series that stopped. There are some very nice series that just stopped. There was no financing for, and people still love it. I can imagine that people will accumulate some friends with some friends, make a project, invest in some tokens, and generate the next episode of continue the story, or make a series, make a whole season, and put it on YouTube for people to enjoy. Because what is it? Stargates you could make at a specific time that you like, and then make it from series 12 episodes of Stargates with AI. You can make Star Wars old series, the new generation, but with different actors, or maybe a Vulcan. Maybe you can make a Star Wars series about a Vulcan spaceship, or a Klingon spaceship that was in the war. And see the whole Star Trek story from the opposite side. And you can make the Klingon series about what happens there, some background of Klingon. And people that like the Klingons, you can do that as a fan. You can all kinds of things. You can do anime. You have an anime you like, and you can generate the whole anime book. You can scan it in, and you can produce a movie of it. Or you have a story, or you have books. I think Maybe in the future there was somebody will write a book and will get in contact to make a movie, but the movie is already created by AI and it's already on YouTube, and it's probably better than the one in film studio wanted. I think that time will come, and then everybody wakes up and says, "Okay, film studios is over, and movie making is also over because they cannot stop it." And what will happen is that, like Netflix and Amazon, they will ask those people that make those movies, they will sponsor them, and they will publish these movies on Amazon like a YouTube channel. They will ask people that want to make movies, publicize it on their platform and sponsor them, like podcasters. They will ask these people to generate series what they like, or they can even ask them to make a specific series, and they make them with compute that is half be paid by these streamers. I think that will be the future. I think Hollywood and the whole artist that has to like Bruce Willis sold his face, his character, and his voice. You can buy it. He made it so that they can use it for AI. A lot of artists have to do that or will do that because that's the only way to make movies. Because why would you use a living artist that will ask every time royalties? You create an AI character that looks perfect. Don't have to pay royalties. All the money goes to the creator itself. Huh? This is just like with what happens with companies. Why would you depend your why would you pay royalties to the people that work for you? You want to keep all your royalties yourself. And how is this done? Create everything with AI. Yeah. Also, if you want to film in New York, you have to ask for license, and you have to go in the street at specific times. You would have the specific light. So all difficult with AI generated in virtual New York. I think New York will ask the rights that if you use in an AI in New York setting, that you have to pay New York City some extra money. I think that will come. So if you have a new place that exists, they will ask money for it. And what will happen? People will create a futuristic city like Metropolis or other city that doesn't exist. They will avoid all the costs, so they get the cost all themselves and will make it for free. This will be the future of film, music, everything. Even instruments, you can make an instrument that doesn't exist. You can play an instrument that is not possible by a human or whatever. These musics will come that you cannot reproduce in reality. Like the voices, you can change the voice so that it is unsingable. No singer can do it. Or like guitar solo that is not playable with any guitar by any human living being. It only can be. You will know that this, of course, computer generated, but it's so much better. Yeah. So that will be the. I already talked an hour, so this is my talk about AI and what is possible for in the artist way, especially. I think it is, we will say goodbye to the artist. So as we said, goodbye to the film camera. It that use the film rolls. You have to develop them yourself. That time is, people even don't know that it was, yeah, you had only black and white. You 40 films of 50 ASA or 600 ASA, ASA film. And you have to overlight, you overexpose them, and you had a black room with a projector to make the synthetic paper to make your own prints. That is this already done. Only specialists use it. Hasselblad, je heeft nou een digital Hasselblad. Camera voor de foto what's it called, the foto, modeling, fotocultuur, in the so in the commercials and whatever, or newspapers or magazines, glossy magazines, nice photos of clothing of like Dior or Gucci or whatever. Those photos are made with Hasselblads. This is high quality. You can make a poster, building size. The resolution is crazy. Those are also can made digital. That was only in old times so, but now digitalization is also possible. The cameras are very expensive, but it is possible. But you will see, so the film that was old days, the film already replaced. It's all digital. And what I said, now films are made with a pocket camera, pocket phone. With your phone, they can make television series on gimbal, whatever. So it looks like if it is in old days, it would be like an old camera, doing difficult, heavy cameras, venting the cameras, carrying lighting. Now it's just the newest Apple phone on a gimbal, very light, and they can make it easier to film. But still, there's a lot of difficulty. You have to group catering, whatever. So all be in future generations. So here's how I want to stop. So I think music will change, movie will change, and I think we will see it before it will take long. Right? In 2030, people will forget how real movies are made. The artists, the actors will be all virtual, will be probably not real humans. Because superhero, you can make a real superhero as what is in comics, and digital person. So still, maybe there will still be movies made with humans for cult movies that get some money. But I think the mainstream will all be high tech AI generated. I think especially television series here in Japan, anime will be all generate. The artist will make the ID. Maybe we'll draw something or write the storyline or sketch it. I think you can sketch. You can sketch a manga and manga, a loose head. This loose head, this sketches becomes the real manga, high quality with color. We just sketch a little bit, simple things, creates the character sheets for the characters, and automatically the background, everything is nice and colored. But this will be done. What will be sold in the weekly manga magazines. You take the whole book or the whole story, put it in the computer, and it creates an anime. And then you can say, okay, use the anime and create this in real action live story generated characters that look the same. So One Piece, you can imagine that it is first it is just a drawing automatically generated in Jump magazine, and then a Jump magazine you scan in, you create an anime from it. The anime you create a live series from it, and it's much faster than making a television series. A television series takes a year to make, or maybe 2 years to make. Look, you can see it with uh, was it God? Uh, Thrones, what is it? The Throne series. The, the run for the fight of the thrones, the Iron Throne with the dragons. There's a lot of series that takes years and years to make. You want it every year, they can make a new episode, something that skip. But you have to wait a year for 12 episodes. This will generate 12 episodes in 12 days, something. So you can make the series not all fast. And people can consume it fast. So the series will be consumed. So Netflix sometimes do the whole 12 episodes at once. I think with Reach and other. So you can look at it once in 2 days. You can see the whole series with your wife, dice, and then you have to wait a year. They need a year to make the series, but you can on 2 weeks you can see the whole series. And if you look every day, one episode or 3 episodes a day, in a few days you're seeing the series. But it took a year to produce. So you can imagine that if you can produce series like fast as you can look at them, there will be an endless stream of movies that can reduce the price uh, for the movies, make it all cheaper, not make it more accessible, and yeah, so people will see more and more, will be more and more entertained with music or with television, and they need it because if they lose their job, they have to do something, and distraction is the most important thing. So you will see more things on television with live streaming. Television will still have here in Japan. It's made by comedians. It's not information really, but it's more like sort of social interaction between people that's looking at the television that doesn't know better what to do. So yeah, I think it will change a lot. Are we prepared for it? Is it better? For me, it is better. I like it. I like to have music, but I also look sometimes at Japanese television. It's all about food and always comedians. I will tell you why they choose comedians for maybe in a later episode. I see that I'm now talking an hour. Cut it off. I think you got the message of me, and it is like music goes the same way as the camera, the not the digital camera, but the photo camera with the roll, the film roll in it. It is fast. Now it's all digital, but digital camera, to full frame camera. Now it's not needed. You just take your phone, you make a picture. That's it. This whole same will happen with music. Nowadays it has to be produced, printed on a CD, on an LP. And if you want to listen to it, you have to have an LP player. Now you have it streaming. Taylor Swift makes a song. She doesn't have to even publish it. You can directly do it on the streaming platform. You can download it to your iPhone. You can listen to it. In the future, your iPhone will generate the music you like with the voice of the artist you like. Maybe you have to pay a little bit for that. Or you take a generated voice out of with no license, no IPO, and you generate your own music. I think that will come very soon. And that will be difficult for artists that work in the sphere, but they will find some other thing. They can make still music that is used for corporate. They have to look more not like they will make still songs, I think, until people will like the songs, but it will be less and less and less. And so this will be like with the photographers. The photographers were a lot of photographers, newspapers, whatever. Now everybody who has an iPhone and walk on the street can make a film, can make a report. Everybody can make a picture. Sometimes, if you have a million of those people that making a picture on the phone, you will see that one of those persons makes a better picture than a professional photographer. So, being a professional, thinking you can beat everyone. If there are a million or 2 million people making pictures, yeah, you're not the best because there are too many other people that just make the picture. Yeah. Still, if you're a professional picture, you can make for a specific time in a specific place a picture that nobody else can make. That is the advantage if you have this legacy knowledge of making photos. But is that this good? Is that this needed? People just make their iPhone, color it in, make an overall picture of the situation. That's good enough. You can later crop it and even use AI to manipulate the picture. So it's from the professional photographer and making your own prints. It's all gone. It's all digitized, and this is the same way that goes with music, and we will see that in the next couple of 4 years. I think 2023. I think movies will be all digital, all AI created, and music will be even faster. This is my talk. This is on the end. Say it again. Bye bye. See you later.